Hey friends, this is Wendy with Love and Stamp, and I'm excited you're here with me today. We are going to make a really cute card using this new stamp set from Pajama Crafter Stamps. This is called the Pumpkin Head, and I generally don't gravitate towards stuff that's a little bit on the scarier side for Halloween, but I thought this was really cute. I actually really love this pumpkin's outfit, and he wasn't all that scary. So I was like, you know what? I gotta make a card with this. So I have the perfect person to make a card for using this, but we're gonna talk about the card first. So I went with tumbled glass and kind of did an outline around the moon. I cut from Honeybee's layering circle dies, a piece of masking paper, put it down, and now I'm creating this like halo around the moon. And just using really dark colors and purples to try to create just kind of this fun, spooky sky. But we're going to lighten the mood a little with the sky by using some glitter. So just stick around and watch what I do here. So the Twisted Citron ink is the lighter ink for the grass because I wanted it to appear that this moon is causing a glow on the grass, and then I went over it with Rustic Wilderness to darken the bottom up. I used the stencil from Hero Arts and some glitter stickles to create this fun kind of glittered background, and then I stamped my pumpkin head guy, and I'm going to color him. For that glittered background, I did drag some of that glitter down so that it wasn't just like a bunch of overlapping circles, and it kind of makes more sense once you see the pumpkin head on top. I thought it was really fun to use that layering or that stencil in the background. Just as a tip, you always want to clean your stencils off right away and wash them because they will definitely get gunked up and messed up. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the coloring of this pumpkin. I am going to include the colors that I used in my blog post, so if you're wanting to know all the colors I used for each thing, you'll find it there. But I tried to just honestly color this with no light source. I just went for it. The light source of the moon technically would have been behind me, so there would have been more of a glow there with a darker front to this pumpkin head. But I wanted to share with you that you don't have to worry about that. I think that, let's see, how do I say this? I think that worrying sometimes about the light source and is this right or is that right really slows people down in learning how to color. So don't worry about those things. Just color and have fun. And you know what? At the end of the day, your card is still going to be beautiful. Another thing I wanted to point out here is after I removed the mask from the moon, you can see here it has some shadows. I went in with my C1 marker and just scribbled some shadows. There was no rhyme or reason to how I did it. I just scribbled them in. Unfortunately, when I took the photos of this card, those shadows don't really show up. So it just looks like this really bright white spot, and it's really not like that. It's got some shadow in real life, so it doesn't just look like this big stark background. The other thing I did is I took a little bit of that tumbled glass and went over the moon with it. The reason in my photographs and even here that this white space looks so bright and white is because there's so much dark around it. But you can see that I tried to keep the ink away from getting right up to the edge of the moon, so it does definitely give you kind of that glow, and I love the way this card turned out. So the person I'm going to give this card to is my sister. She is a huge Halloween fan. She loves all the super scary movies. I think I've shared this before, but if you're new around here, I'm sharing it again. So she loves all the really super scary movies, horror movies. She likes all the creepy, spooky Halloween stuff. Her and I could not be more opposite. We are like, total night and dark difference. I do not like scary stuff, but I do have people in my life who do. She's not the only one, actually. So this pumpkin head is like my version of scary. My sister will not view this as a scary card. She will totally view this as like a cute pumpkin card. And I feel like he is right on the border of being just a little bit like, creepy, scary. And so I'm going to give this card to her for Halloween along with a basket. I think I'm going to make her like a basket of Halloween candy and just some fun stuff just because I love her and Halloween is like her holiday. And a little backstory here, my grandfather, who we were extremely close to, he was like our dad, he passed away on Halloween in 2019. So my sister has struggled to celebrate Halloween the same since his passing. She's never been able to I've never been a big Halloween person, so for me it's a hard day for our whole family, but it's a particularly hard day for my sister because this was a day she always loved so much. And that memory of him, we were with him when he passed away, by the way. And so that memory kind of has been difficult for her to get past in continuing to celebrate her favorite, I guess you could call it a holiday. I don't really consider Halloween a holiday personally, but you know what I'm trying to say. Festivus is for the rest of us. If you're a Seinfeld fan, you'll get that joke. So anyway, I'm going to give her a basket and just like encourage her that yes, you should continue celebrating and enjoying this day. One of the things that I did not do on this card in the video, but I went back and did later, is I added more shadow under his feet. I don't know why, but I just didn't think of it when I honestly, for quite some time, I photographed the thing, did the video, everything, and forgot to add the shadow under his feet. So shadow is added under his feet. Now you just don't see it. And then, yes, so the other funny thing about all of this, I guess it's not really funny, but we have found some joy in it, is that my grandpa was quite the prankster. So we have had a few giggles about the fact that he did pass away on Halloween, like it was his little last ha ha ha, now I'm going to haunt you type thing. Anyway, maybe that's morbid, but such is life. So that's the card. Links are below the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope that you're looking forward to some sort of fall, harvest, Halloween, something festivity. Drop me a comment below and let me know. I'll talk to you again real soon, and I hope you have a great day.